Okay guys, nandito na naman si Sir Javi. Okay, shoutout muna natin yung mga pre-calculus students natin, grade 11 students. Yeah, this topic is under pre-calculus. Alam ko na meron kayong pre-calculus ngayon. At ito yung first topic ninyo sa pre-calculus, connect sections. Okay? Now, ituturo muna ni Sir Javi guys kung paano ma-form ang connect sections. And paano i-determine, given yung equation, how to determine the connect section given the equation. Okay? Kaya yung main objectives natin, meron tayong dalawang objectives. Define connect sections using two naps and identify connect sections given its equation. But before that, define muna natin yung connect section. Actually, kapag sinasabi natin na connect section, it is simply defined as the graph of a second degree equation in x and y. Napaka-obvious ang definition guys. Kapag second degree, yung highest exponent is 2. Sample, x squared, y squared. Okay? That's it. That is connect section. Another definition, in terms of locus of points, kasi maraming locus of points, yung daanan ng points, it is the path of a point which moves so that its distance from a fixed point is in constant ratio to its distance from a fixed line. Now, it seems like complicated, Sir Javi, kapag hindi natin ma-visualize yung figure ng connect section. But bibigyan ko kayo ng idea. Ang fixed point, Sir Javi, that is focus. Plural form, foci. Fixed line, that is directrix. Okay? That is directrix of the connect section. But, actually, mayroon talaga silang different properties. In the long run, i-discuss sa Sir Javi each property sa lahat ng connect section. But now, definition muna tayo. Okay? For example, this one. Kapag given yung two naps natin, Sir Javi, for example, two right circular cone, inverted sa right circular cone ito, ang circle daw, ma-form kapag ang cutting plane is parallel to the base of the cone. Diba? Ito yung base ng cone. Ito yung plane natin that is parallel. Diba? Parallel yan sa base. So, that is circle. Okay? How about parabola, Sir Javi? Ang parabola, kapag daw ang pag-cut daw sa plane is parallel to the element. Other term of element, that is generator. Okay? Generator of the cone. For example, ito yung generator natin, di ba? Ito. Ang plane natin is ito. Di ba? Parallel yan. Kapag ganyan yung pag-cut sa plane, mabuo si parabola. Okay? Dapat parallel siya sa element. Okay? Next. Ellipse is formed when cutting a plane is not parallel. Tingnan natin, Sir Javi. Di ba yung circle natin is parallel to the base? Pero dito kang ellipse, hindi siya parallel. That is inclined to the base of the cone. Di ba? Ito yung cone natin, base. So, that is, ang plane natin is not parallel but inclined. Slant siya, slant. Next. Kapag hyperbola naman, Sir Javi, ma-form daw ang parabola kapag when the cutting plane is parallel to the axis of the cone. Di ba ito yung plane natin, Sir Javi? Di ba ito yung plane natin? Okay, ito yung plane natin, di ba? Okay, ito yung plane natin. What does it mean by axis, Sir Javi? Di ba ito yung vertex natin? That is the vertex going to the base. Mo ng axis niya, Sir Javi. That is the axis of the cone. Di ba parallel yan? Di ba ang plane is parallel to the axis? So mabuo si hyperbola. Dapat mag-intersect yung plane natin sa vertex ng two right circular cone. I hope malinaw ito, Sir Javi. What if, Sir Javi, equation tayo? Bakit, what if bibigyan ka ng equation, Sir Javi? Okay? But ito lang tatandaan natin. Ito yung general equation ng connect sections. Ax squared plus by squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. Where a, b, d, e, and f are constants. X and y are the variables representing the coordinates of a point on the connect section. Diba, second degree equation, dapat yung x lang natin, sila yung variables na naka second degree. Okay? Okay. Next. Tingnan natin, di ba ito yung general equation natin, ax squared plus by squared plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. Tingnan natin, Sir Javi. Kailan natin masasabi na circle yung equation natin? Kapag yung a is equal to b, that is circle. For example, ito. 2, ang a natin dito is 2, tama? Di ba ang b natin dito is 2? So, the same sila, so that is circle. Okay? Kapag a and b is equal, that is circle. How about this one? If A is not equal B, but they have same signs, that is ellipse. Tingnan natin example. Di ba ang A natin dito is 2, tama? Ang B natin is 1. Therefore, hindi sila equal. Pero meron silang same sign, positive, positive. So, that is ellipse. At tatandaan lang natin, kapag ellipse, hindi equal si A and B, pero meron silang the same signs. Kang circle, the same yung A and B. Yeah, dapat the same ding ang sign kang circle. Now, next one. If A and B have different signs, the connect is hyperbola. Tingnan natin. Di ba ang A natin dito is 2? Ang B natin is negative 1. So, they have opposite signs. Positive, negative. If positive, negative, negative, positive, hyperbola. Okay? What if, Sir Javi, equal yung A and B, pero the same yung meron silang different signs. So, that is still hyperbola. Okay? Kaya, ang definition ni hyperbola, basta A and B merong different signs, hyperbola. Now, this one. If either A or B is 0, the conic section is parabola. What does it mean, Sir Javi? Kapag isa lang sa variable, either x and y yung naka-second degree, therefore, example number 1, di ba ang B dito is 0? Ang B dito ay 0 kasi yung x lang yung naka-second degree. Kapag isa lang yung variable na naka-second degree, that is parabola. Dito, another example, y lang yung naka-second degree, that is still parabola. Okay? I hope malinaw ito. This one, example. Identify if the following equations is circle, parabola, hyperbola, or ellipse. Dapat or ito. Or ellipse. 5x squared plus 5y squared minus 2x. Di ba ang A and B is equal? 5, 5. So, that is circle. Okay? Yung number 2, 3, negative 5. Not equal, pero opposite signs. That is hyperbola. Number 3, 3x squared plus 5y squared. Hindi equal ang A and B, pero the same sign, ellipse. Okay? Ellipse. Number 4, 5y squared. Tingnan nyo, Sir Javi, isa lang yung variable na naka-second degree, that is para ka sa kanya, parabola. Parabolahin kanya. Okay? X squared is equal to 4y minus 2. Isa lang yung variable na naka-second degree, Sir Javi, parabola pa rin ito. Okay? Okay. Now, actually, mayroon tayong technique, guys. Okay? Mayroon tayong technique dito. Okay? This one. Ito yung mga example natin. Okay. Okay, ito yung easy way. Kapag bibigyan kayo ng equation, guys, itanong nyo itong first question. Itanong nyo, are both variables squared? Yung x and y, naka-squared ba daw yung x and y na variable natin? If ang sagot natin is no, what type of conic section? Kapag isa lang yung variable na naka-squared, that is parabola. Very good. What if, Sir Javi, ang sagot natin is yes? Okay? Itanong naman natin itong tanong. Do the squared terms have opposite signs? Kapag ang sagot natin is yes, kapag merong opposite signs, ang sagot natin walang iba, hyperbola. Tama? What if, Sir Javi, ang sagot natin sa tanong na yan is no? It could be, meron pang isang tanong na natira. For example, are the squared terms multiplied by the same number? It simply means, ang A ba daw and B is equal. So, if answer is yes, what is the answer? Circle. If answer is no, ellipse. Okay? That's very easy way to remember how to identify conic sections. Okay? Sa next video natin, i-discuss sa Sir Javi lahat ng properties ng H-conic section. Circle, parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. Isa-isahin natin, guys, kasi meron silang different properties. Aside of properties, they have so many formulas to memorize. But now, shake lang tayo mga STEM students. Follow kayo kung Sir Javi, guys. Shake!